In the World Meteorological Organization, which Ghana happens to be a member, we call it the WMO, World Meteorological Organization. It's a UN body. Ghana is a member. At the country level, the Met institutions represent Ghana. So the Director General of Ghana Meteorological Agency then becomes the permanent representative of Ghana with WMO. So the WMO globally is in charge of weather, climate, and water. Have 23rd March as World Meteorological Day. GMet, as we call ourselves, Ghana Meteorological Agency, the name is powerful, so we christen ourselves as GMet. Has remodeled this one-day celebration into a month celebration, recognizing the fact that we do a lot of things that people appear not to know us that much. This is a technical scientific institution, buried ourselves cracking the codes. This moisture rises to a certain level in the atmosphere, condense. You can't have heavy, and then it drops down because it can't be hanging out when it down. It drops down as rain, and that cycle continues. And you made a right up on the side of that cycle. Yes. So, as I described, it goes through this process: delegation, transpiration, condensation, precipitation, and then the cycle continues. This cycle is essential for maintaining the earth, water supply, and support life. But climate change is altering this cycle. Climate change is bringing extremes to informed decision taking to make sure that we reduce the effects of climate change in our life. And so the type of services we provide nowcasting. Nowcasting is from 0 to 6 hour forecast to 1 week forecast to 1 week forecast. And then we do from sub-seasonal to seasonal, month, entire months to a year. And then we are supposed to provide for the decada and then the century. Click and then show something. So the second parts are the one that we are working on now. The nowcast is what I said we do as of daily forecast updated every 6 hours. And then when we also see a significant change in the weather, we come out with weather warnings. And then we come out with a seasonal forecast. The seasonal forecast was launched last 2 weeks or so. Give you a brief of it before we leave here. And then we are working on the climate projection, century forecast. We will launch our one on 25th of March.
We are present in all 16 regions. We are present in every single district in Ghana. In other words, we are very uniquely situated to deliver a broad range of civic responsibility messaging and creating awareness raising on a broad range of issues. And the issues that we've identified are vital for nation building, for nation development. They cover not just climate change, but the impact of weather can have even a security related impact. Listening to you, I actually wish that you had come to us before, so that we could have started collaborating with you earlier. That we've done some in the past and we want to do more of. And this seems like a very natural way for us to just improve our footprint in this area. So at the very least, in addition to the education you have given us, you are reminding me of my A-level geography, climatology classes.
You are at the right place. So once the commission agrees, once again, I keep saying that from the top. So once there's going to be an effective collaboration, there's the issue about publicity, about the fact that you are not well known. I mean, we also face similar perception, but we are all working on that. But if we come together, I'm very confident that the narrative can change.
So I'm going to use that one. I get the right safe for me to flow with that. So we are ready to work with you. And I'll be monitoring you. Monitoring education. I led before you. I'll be monitoring you.
The different regions, and this is where we want to have you on board. So it's not just looking at particularly just showing up for the launch of an event, but also learning from you when it comes to the best practices. You have been on the field doing the education for a while. What have you seen to work? What have you seen where the message is propagated very far? I still remember the jingle from the regional nation. There's no changing life. Because these are things that are tried and tested and it works. So how can we also tap into some of this knowledge that we gain by engaging people over the years? So in doing some of our awareness, some of our outreach, some of our education, we don't need you to do particularly the technical communication, but how can we repurpose some of our information so that the non-technical people, in this case, you even become one of the non-technical people. How can you understand it? And how can the end user relate to some of these products? The team will be launching the State of the Climate report. And this is all the extreme events that have happened over the previous year and the outlook for 2026 as well. And then we're going to continue together on Friday also to agree, actually to Manfi, where we are going to launch another weather station at Manfi Methodist Girls High School.